Greetings everybody from Shea Stadium, and Ron McGrath is here. It's the first of a 3-game series between the Giants and the Mets, August 19, in our 1969 replay. We'll have the lineups in just a couple minutes. Greetings everybody, it's Jeffrey Guterman with the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network, and we've got a good one for you here this afternoon. It's the first of a 3-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the New York Mets. It's dated August 19, 1969. Let's look at our lineups. For the Giants coming in, they're 71-48, 1 game behind the first place Atlanta Braves in the West. Leading off, Bobby Bonds in right field. Batting second is Ron Hunt. He'll play second. Willie Mays, the legend, batting third in center field. The cleanup hitter is Willie McCovey. He's at first. Bob Berta bats fifth, playing left field. Bobby Etheridge batting sixth at third base. Bob Barton batting seventh and catching. Hal Lanier, the shortstop, batting eighth. And Juan Marichal, the pitcher, batting ninth. He comes in with 20 wins. He has the most in Major League Baseball. Going for win number 21 today. The Giants 1 game behind the Braves. For the New York Mets, they are 58-59, 1 game under 500. They are 12.5 games behind the first place Pittsburgh Pirates in 4th place. They're 2.5 behind the 3rd place Cardinals. Leading off, Tommy Agee in center field. Batting second is Ken Boswell. He will play second, and Gil Hodges had Bobby File playing in there, playing third. I switched it. I do that rarely, but I'm not using File. It'll be Boswell at second, and Garrett, who played second in this game, will move to third. And anyway, he's a 2 at third. Batting third is Cleon Jones in left field. The cleanup hitter is Art Shamsky. He's in right. Wayne Garrett batting fifth at third base. Batting sixth, Eddie Kranepool at first base. Buddy Harrelson batting seventh at short. The catcher, Duffy Dyer, in for, I think, the injured Jerry Grody. I think he's got a minor injury, should be back soon. He'll catch and bat eighth. And the pitcher, rookie Gary Gentry, a right-hander, batting ninth. He comes in with 6 wins. The tweet is due up in 7 minutes, and that's when we'll start this ball game. We want to welcome you to the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. Stand by for the opening first pitch of this ball game. And Kathy Harden has arrived. We are starting in 6 minutes, Kathy Harden. Good to see you as always. This game will start at 3 p.m. First pitch, right around 3 p.m. Eastern Time U.S. We'll probably hit the witching hour in the course of this ball game, and well, all I could say is we'll do what we have to do at that time. Again, San Francisco Giants has been toe-to-toe with Atlanta. They're a game behind. Atlanta won their last game, putting the Giants, they were a half game behind, now a game behind. Yankees have been, the Mets, right around 500, a game under, 2 games under. A win today, they could be at 500. This is their best season ever in franchise history, without a doubt. They had a markedly improved team in 1968. And this year they're even better, exceeding expectations. We're at beautiful Shea Stadium. This was a night game in real world. The game went 14 innings. Oh God, and the Mets won it 1-0. My Lord. Marichal pitched 13 and 1/3 innings. Oh my Lord. And he gave up the winning run. Which was scored by Agee. My Lord, that's unbelievable, isn't it? Big crowd here, 48,968 for this game. And what a game this was. The umpires at home plate, Stan Landis, Billy Williams at first. There's no second base umpire. I guess he's out or something. Tom Gorman will ump at third. Gentry went 10 innings. McGraw went 4 for the win. So that's what happened in real world. I got a nice pot already brewed. I've already had the national anthem. The two teams, their representatives have met at home plate. Indeed. I am neutral in this game. Whoever you all want is fine by me. I just, you know. I don't think the Mets have a shot, but I want the Giants to catch up, so make up a half game. You know, it's a crapshoot here for me. I'll just watch the game and enjoy it. Hopefully enjoy it. In about a minute now, we'll expect the New York Mets to take the field. Christ. Okay, and the Mets have taken the field. That means the tweet should be up and the tweet should be good. Yes, it is. Looking at the Mets defensively. It's Gentry on the mound, Dyer behind the plate, Cranepool at first, Boswell at second, Garrett at third, Harrelson at short. In the outfield left to right, it's Jones, Agee, and Shamsky. And leading it off for the San Francisco Giants is Bobby Bonds. Gentry on the mound. Okay, here's Gentry now. He's ready. And the pitch to Bonds. That's 4-8 right-handed. And that is a base hit by Bonds. It was a 1-7, and he got a 4. So Bonds is on. He's a 1-15 with Duffy Dyer behind the plate and Ron Hunt the batter. Kathy Harden for the Mets. Here's Hunt now. He's going to lay it down. Whoops. That's the infield stays back. He's an A. Here's the pitch to Hunt. Hunt lays it down. It's a beauty. 7A. thrown out by Cranepool. Gentry covering the bag. A sacrifice bunt. Bonds is on second with one out. Here's Willie Mays now. Okay, Gentry. And the pitch to Mays. That's 4-6 right-handed, and that is a base hit by Mays. Bonds comes home, and just like that, the Giants take a 1-0 lead here in the top of the first. Bonds singled. He was sent to second on a sacrifice by Hunt, and then Mays knocks him home with a base hit. 1-0 Giants, one out. Mays on first. Here's Willie McCovey now. Okay, Gentry. From the stretch and the pitch to McCovey. That's going to be 2-7. And he grounds it to first. Mays was not being held. That'll be a double play. Turned by Cranepool. And the side is retired. 1 run, though, for the Giants. On 2 hits. And none left on. And after a half an inning, it's the Giants 1. The New York Mets coming to bat. Okay, setting up the Giants defensively. Marichal on the mound with 20 wins. Barton is catching. In the infield, McCovey at first. Hunt at second. Etheridge at third. Lanier at short. Outfield. From the left to right, Berta, Mays, and Bonds. And here comes Tommy Agee to lead it off. Mets trail 1-0 here, bottom of the first. Okay, Marichal is ready. Here's the pitch to Agee. That's 3-9 right-handed. Struck him out. And that's 1 strikeout for Juan Marichal. 1 away. And Ken Boswell is the batter. Okay, Marichal. He gets the sign. Here's the windup and the pitch to Boswell. 4-9 left-handed, struck him out. That's 2 in a row for Marichal. Watch out if Marichal has his stuff today. And here's Cleon. 2 outs, nobody on. And here's Marichal, the windup, and the pitch to Cleon. 4-8. Right-handed, it's a single to right field for Cleon. Excuse me. Cleon is on. A 2-out single, he's a 1-10, being held. 1-12 with Barton. Leon Jones on first base with 2 down. Here's Archamsky now. Marichal from the stretch. And the pitch to Shamsky. That's going to be 5-3 left-handed. Grounds it back to Marichal. He's a 110. That'll be a 21. And he throws him out, Marichal. So the side is retired. No runs for the Mets. One hit, the single by Cleon. He was left on base after one. It's 1-0 San Francisco over New York. Beautiful evening for a ball game. I'm going to clean my glasses and get some more coffee. Oh. Gary Gentry comes out. He allowed one run in the first. And he'll face Bob Berta here in the top of the second. Berta, left-handed hitter. Okay, Gentry is ready. The wind up, the pitch to Berta. That's 3-3 right-handed. Lines it to short, and Harrelson is there, one away. Now Bobby Etheridge with one out, nobody on. And Tony has arrived. He's from the Beaver State. All right, Gentry is ready. Here's the pitch to Etheridge. That's going to be 5-10 right-handed. Grounds it to short for Lanier, 229. That's a 4-2 at shortstop. And he throws him out. 2 down in the top of the second. And Bob Barton is the batter. Okay, Gentry. The pitch to Barton. That's 1-6, and he walked them. Barton takes first with 2 outs, and here's Hal Lanier. Switch hitter batting left against Gentry. Well, thank you very much, Tony, or whoever. That was a different guy who did that. I don't know what that means exactly. But that's a super sticker. I don't know what it means exactly. But keep them coming, okay, Tony? Guy. That's from, I don't know if the rest of you can see it. That's from a guy by the name, that's from the Green Apple Shop. Okay. Okay, Lanier with 2 outs and Barton on first. Here's Gentry now. The pitch to Lanier. That's going to be 6-10, switch hitter batting left, fly ball left field. This should end the inning. Cleon is under it, and he makes the catch, and the side is retired. No runs, no hits, the walk to Barton, he was left on. Still 1-0 Giants, middle of the second. I have recently started monetizing my YouTube channel. I hope you understand. I'm not getting much revenue. I think I've made 13 cents already, or something like that. But we'll see. And they don't do their first payout till you get $500. So we'll see, okay? Thank you, Green Apple Shop. What is that Green Apple Shop? The sticker. What exactly does that do? It says 20. SAR 20.00. That can't be $20, can it? Okay, Marichal takes the mound. He'll face Wayne Garrett to start it off. It's 1-0 Giants, bottom of the second. Here's Marichal, the pitch to Garrett. 1-7 right-handed, he struck him out. That's the third for Marichal today. Now Eddie Cranepool. Marichal very tough here in the early going. Kathy Harden for the Mets. Here's the pitch to Cranepool. That's 4-9 left-handed. He struck him out. And that's 4 for Juan Marichal. And if you look, he had only 205 strikeouts in 300 innings. I say only because that's hardly a Carlton, Ryan, Seaver, Koufax type ratio. Well, it's 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Buddy Harrelson. Okay, Marichal into his windup and the pitch to Harrelson. That's going to be 2-11 right-handed. It's a base hit to left for Buddy Harrelson. That's the second 2-out single and the second single for the Mets today. So it's Harrelson on first with 2 down, and Duffy Dyer comes to the plate. Okay, Marichal. The pitch to Dyer now. 5-9 right-handed, grounds it to short. Lanier throws to McCovey, and the side is retired. So no runs again for the Mets. 1 hit again for the Mets, left on base. 2 more strikeouts for Marichal. We've gone 2. It's 1-0, San Francisco. You're 6 hours north of San Francisco. Is that by car, Tony, I assume? That's pretty close. Well, Juan Marichal will lead it off for the Giants, top of the 3rd. His first plate appearance in the ball game. He's a 2 WR. Well, I want to thank you, sir. I'm just learning about what all this is. That's nice, Tony. Okay, here's Marichal leading it off for the Giants. Top of the 3rd. Giants lead it 1-0. Marichal at 2 WR. Here's Gentry on the mound. And the pitch to Marichal. That's 4-4. He grounds it to 3rd for Garrett. He's a 220. That's 11. That'll be a re-roll 20, E20. That's E22. That does not look good. It's a... He throws him out. Wow. Wait a minute. E22. Oh, that's a 2. It's an error. Okay. E22. And then error. Got to look on that die. And it's a 1. It's a 2-base error by Wayne Garrett. First error of the ball game. Goes to Wayne Garrett. Marichal will take the jacket. And here's Bobby Bonds now with Marichal on second, nobody out. Okay, Bonds singled and scored in the first. Here's Gentry from the stretch and the pitch to Bonds. Ooh, that's a 6-8 right-handed fly ball center. And Agee is under it. He makes the catch. That's 1 away. Marichal holds at second, of course. Now Ron Hunt. Hunt had the sacrifice bunt in the first. Ooh. Oh. Okay, Gentry facing Hunt here. 1 out, Marichal on second base. From the stretch, the pitch to Hunt. 4-6 right-handed, and that's going to be a double down the line for Hunt, and Marichal comes home. It's an unearned run. Gentry allows a double to Hunt here. Let's look at that again. That's 4-6 right-handed, double 1 to 7. And that went in the gap. 2-0 Giants. Hunt on second with 1 out, and here's Willie Mays. Okay, Mays singled and then was out in a double play. He knocked home Bonds in the first. Gentry. And the pitch to Mays. That's going to be 5-7 right-handed. Grounds it to second X. That's Boswell at 334. That's going to be 11. That's a re-roll. That's going to be a 34. E34. E34-5. And that is a one-base error by Boswell. So both of them make errors. That sort of has backfired on me. Boswell and Garrett make errors. It's first and third 1 out for Willie McCovey. The infield will play back. Okay, Gentry trying to get out of this. McCovey already grounded into a double play. Gentry hopes she can do that again. Here's the pitch from Gentry. That's 3-3 against the right-hander. And that is a base hit by McCovey. Oh my. Just snuck through past Boswell. Hunt comes in to score. It's unearned. Yeah, first and second, still only 1 out. 2 runs in, 3-0 Giants. And here's Bob Berta. All right, Gentry. The pitch to Berta now. That's 2-3 right-handed. There's a base hit up the middle. Let's see if Mays will stretch it. That was to center field. Mays coming around 1 to 16. Center field 1 to 13. We'll bring him home. Now we'll let him hold with 1 out. First and third. Bases loaded now. 2 runs in for Bobby Etheridge. Infield back. Oh. All right, Gentry now. Here's the pitch to Etheridge. That's 2-5, right-handed. And that is a grounder to second, and now Mays will come home. There was only 1 out. Mays comes home on the ground ball. It's second, that's unearned. It's second and third. With 2 outs and 3 runs in. And it's 4-0. Etheridge with the ground ball, bringing home Mays. 2-5C. And Bob Barton comes to the plate. Tough inning here for Gary Gentry and the Mets. All right, here's the pitch to Barton. That's 4-3 right-handed. Fly ball right. Shamsky a 4-2. Uh-oh, this could be trouble. 4-2-2. 2-4. And it's a double off the wall. McCovey scores. Berta scores. A 2-run double. All unearned. Of course, there's action in the Mets bullpen. Gentry due up next inning. It's Barton on second with 2 down now. Nolan Ryan is warming. The youngster from Texas. Let's see if Gentry can get Lanier with 2 outs and Barton on second. 5 runs in, it's 6-0. Here's the pitch to Lanier. That's 4-9. Struck him out and the side is retired. But 5 runs for the Giants. And in the middle of the third, it's 6-0 Giants. Tough inning there for Gentry, and that will be it for him. There's going to be a pinch hitter. He pitched 3 innings. He's the loser. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. He walked 1, struck out 1, and allowed 1 earned run, 5 unearned runs. It will be Nolan Ryan. And let's see who's going to hit. It's going to be Al Weiss. Weiss, a switch hitter, he'll bat left. Marichal comes out. Here's Al Weiss to lead it off. Oh, he's a right-handed hitter. Okay. Okay, Marichal is ready. Here's Al Weiss in the batter's box. The wind-up from Marichal and the pitch. That's going to be 3-6 right-handed. He struck him out. Number 5 for Juan Marichal. Top of the order now, Tommy Agee. He struck out in the first. Mets down by 6 here in the bottom of the third. Kathy Harden for the Mets. Okay, Marichal. The pitch to Agee. That's going to be a 4-8 right-hander. Base hit to right for Agee. And Ken Boswell is the batter. Hitting left-handed. He struck out in the first. Here's Marichal from the stretch. And the pitch. Well, that's a 110 right-handed. Grounds it back to Marichal. Forcing Agee at second. It'll be 2 outs with Boswell on first base. And here's Cleon. Cleon singled in the first. And the pitch from Marichal. That's 2-9 to Cleon. And he struck him out. So Marichal continues with 2 strikes an inning and 1 hit an inning. But no runs, 1 hit, and 1 left. We've gone 3. It's 6-0 Giants. We are at Shea Stadium. And we will be back with Nolan Ryan coming in. After this short break, it's 3-0 San Francisco. This is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. Sorry about this game, but you never know, the Mets may come back. We'll see. You gotta believe, indeed. You gotta believe. Tuck McGraw coined that, and that was for the '73 season, but no reason why we can't say it now.
With the Wells Fargo Active Cash credit card, earn unlimited 2% cash back on purchases you want, like dance lessons. Ow, ow, ow. And on what you need, like memory foam.
Well, it's Nolan Ryan coming out and taking his warm-ups here for coming in for Gentry, who allowed 6 runs, 5 of them unearned in that terrible third inning. It's a 6-0 ball game, and the youngster from Texas throws very hard. Sometimes he's wild. And he'll face Marichal. Marichal got it started last inning by reaching on an error by Wayne Garrett, and then it got worse from there. Okay, Ryan on the mound. Okay, Ryan is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Marichal. That's going to be 5-2 right-handed. Grounds it to first for Cranepool. He's a 310. That'll be a 5-3, and he takes it to the bag for the first out. 2 very costly errors for the Mets in the third. Here's Bobby Bonds. Bonds 1 for 2, singled and scored, flew to center. Okay, Ryan gets the sign from Dyer. And the windup. Here's the pitch to Bonds. That's going to be 311 right-handed, and that's a base hit to left for Bonds. Bonds on first, 1-2-15. Being held with Dyer. I think we'll send him here with a 6-0 lead. Ryan from the stretch now, facing Ron Hunt. Everybody knows here who's watching except Nolan, Ryan, and everyone else. Bonds knows. Okay, here's the pitch to Hunt. There goes Bonds. And he's safe. So Bonds steals second base. He's on second with 1 out. Hunt still at the plate. Hunt, a sacrifice bunt, doubled and scored. Bonds on second, 1 down. From the stretch, Ryan. And the pitch. That's 3-6 right-handed. Fly ball left field for Cleon. He makes the catch. Bonds holds it second, 2 away for Willie Mays. Okay, here's Ryan now. And the pitch to Mays. Oh, 5-9 right-handed. Struck him out. And the side is retired. No runs. 1 hit left on base, middle of the 4th. It's still 6-0 Giants. Meanwhile, Juan Marichal, he's allowed a single in every inning. Left him on base each time. He also has 2 strikeouts each inning through 3. 6 strikeouts for Juan Marichal. And leading it off for the Mets will be Art Shamsky. Okay, Marichal is ready. The windup and the big kick. Here's the pitch. That's 3-3 right-handed. He walked them. Shamsky is on. And here's Wayne Garrett. Mets need hits. They need big hits here. That was the first walk given up by Marichal today. Garrett struck out in the second. Okay, Marichal from the stretch. And the pitch to Garrett. That's 6-5 left-handed. Pops it up to first. And McCovey makes the catch. One away. Now Eddie Kranepool. Okay, Marichal. He struck Kranepool out also. That was in the second. Here's the pitch. That's 4-9 left-handed. Struck him out. That's number 7 for Juan Marichal. 2 outs. Marichal going for win number 21. He's the winningest pitcher in Major League Baseball. Here's Bud Harrelson. It's 2 outs and Shamsky on first. Okay, Marichal. And the pitch to Buddy Harrelson. That's going to be 5-11. Switch hitter batting left. Grounds it to first. McCovey has it. He'll take it himself to the bag. And the side is retired. No runs. No hits, a walk, left on. Only 1 strikeout. After 4. It's 6-0 Giants. Nolan Ryan to start his second inning of relief for Gentry. And it will be Stretch McCovey to lead it off. Okay, Ryan is ready. McCovey is 1 for 2 today. Here's the windup from Ryan and the pitch to McCovey. That's going to be 6-9 left-handed. Struck him out. That's 2 in a row for the youngster, Nolan Ryan. He's got some future. Sure, the Mets want to hold on to him. So it's 1 out, nobody on. And Bob Berta comes to the plate. Berta 1 for 2. 1 out, nobody on. Top of the 5th here at Shea Stadium for the first of a 3-game series. Okay, here's Ryan now. He gets the sign from Dyer and the pitch to Bob Berta. 5-12 left-handed. Grounds it to first. Eddie Kranepool, 3-10. That'll be 17-3. And he takes it to the bag for the second out. 2 away for Bobby Etheridge. Here's the pitch from Ryan. That's 5-6, right-handed. Walked him. First walk given up by Nolan. It's 2 outs. Etheridge on first. Bob Barton is the batter. I need to use the lavatory, but I will wait to see if I can get out of this inning without having an accident. Here's the pitch to Barton. That's going to be 1-8, and he pops it up to first. And Cranepool makes the catch. Side is out. No runs, no hits. The walk left on. Middle of the 5th. 6-0 Giants. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Okay, bottom of the 5th, and out comes Juan Marichal, throwing shutout baseball against the Mets here. No runs, 3 hits, a walk, and 7 strikeouts for Marichal. Leading it off, Duffy Dyer. Looks like there'll be a hitter for Ryan. Cal Kuntz is warming in the bullpen. He would be the next pitcher. Cal Kuntz, a right-hander. Okay, here's Dyer now. He's 0 for 1. It's getting awfully close, Kathy. See if we can get through this half inning. Then you know what? It's that time. Here's the pitch to Dyer. That's 4-9, right-handed, and that is a base hit by Dyer to open it up. And yes, there'll be a hitter for Nolan Ryan. He pitched 2 innings effectively. He allowed 1 hit, walked 1, struck out 2, no runs. Cal Kuntz will be the next pitcher. Let's see who's hitting now for Ryan. With Dyer on first, nobody out. It's going to be J.C. Martin. Absolutely, Kathy Harden. Absolutely. J.C. Martin, a left-handed hitter. Martin steps into the box. Here's Marichal from the stretch with Dyer on first, nobody out. And here's the pitch to Martin. That's 1-6 right-handed, struck him out. Number 8 for Marichal. We're just watching a great pitcher today, Kathy, that's all. Here's Tommy Agee now, top of the order. Again, Dyer on first. There's one out now. Marichal from the stretch. He has that big kick. Here's the pitch. That's 1-7 right-handed, and that's a fly to left. And Berta makes the catch, 2 outs for Kenny Boswell. Boswell, left-handed hitter. I'll stay with Gil Hodges' lineups in the future. Okay, here's the pitch to Boswell. That's going to be 4-7 left-handed, and that is a liner to second, caught by Hunt. And the side is retired. No runs. The single by Dyer, left on base. We have gone 5 innings here at Shea Stadium. And it's been Juan Marichal all the way. The new pitcher will be Cal Kuntz. He'll be the 3rd pitcher for the New York Mets. It's the witching hour, Kathy Hart. I'm going to go with some of the easy stuff, the cream. Oh, come on. We'll be starting momentarily. Oh. Oh, is that tasty? Oh. Tony. Drive safe. We like you, Tony. Drive safe now. Oh, I got something for you there, Kathy. I got something for you very nice. That's for you, Kathy. You're such a good Strat-O-Matic friend. And a friend, in general. And you're a good sport, too. Even when the Mets are losing. Oh. Whew. Cal Kuntz, third pitcher for the Mets today. Cal Kuntz died at age 52. He had lymphoma. And look at me complaining about my life. I'm 65. Look at me frickin' complaining like a whiner. But he's quite alive here. He's brought to life. Leading it off will be Hal Lanier in the top of the sixth. The Giants lead it 6-0. There'll be no more coffee today. Okay, Lanier switch hitter batting left against Kuntz. Here's Kuntz now, wind up and the pitch. That's going to be 3-5 right-handed, and he singles to center. Hal Lanier. Right off Kuntz. Marichal a B bunter. Leading 6-0. We'll let him head away. Lanier on first, nobody out. Okay, Kuntz from the stretch now. And the pitch to Marichal. That's going to be 6-6, right-handed. Walked him. So Kuntz puts the first two Giants on base, including the pitcher, Juan Marichal. Here's Bobby Bonds. 2 for 3 today, stole a base, scored a run. It's Marichal on first, Lanier on second. Here's the pitch to Bonds. That's 5-6, right-handed. He walked him, so Kuntz has hurriedly loaded the bases. And that'll bring up Ron Hunt. Hunt 1 for 2, sacrifice bunt, doubled and scored. Infield back. Here's Kuntz now. And the pitch to Hunt. That's going to be 5-4 right-handed. It's going to be a fly ball to center for AG. He's a 1-3. That's a 5-1. He makes the catch. And Lanier will tag. A sacrifice fly for Hunt with a run batted in. So he gets a sacrifice bunt and a sacrifice fly and a run batted in. 2 runs batted in. It's a 7-0 ball game, and here's Willie Mays. Don't forget these Giants, Kathy. They'll be within a half game if they hold on to this one. It's going to be a very close race between Atlanta and the Giants. Okay, legend Willie Mays, future Hall of Famer. He's 1 for 3 today. It's 1 out, first and second, 1 in. Here's the pitch from Kuntz. That's going to be 6-11, right-handed. And that's a liner to short, caught by Harrelson. And that's 2 away. Isn't that something, how you get a 1 there? And that shows you the specificity of the Strat-O-Matic formula to make it realistic. You play a whole season, he'll hit that eventually. It maybe. So it's 2 outs, first and second, and here's Stretch McCovey. Those New York Met hopefuls, it's only 7-0. I mean, if he gets out of this, Kuntz, keep in mind it's only 7-0. Stranger things have happened. Okay, here's Kuntz now with 2 outs. And the pitch to Stretch. That's 1-11. Oh, for deep fly ball to left, but that's going to be playable by Cleon. And the side is out. But 1 run. He almost hit 1 out. It was a 10 is gone. Middle of the 5th, it's 7-0 Giants. We're at Shea Stadium. For the first of a 3, we're watching Juan Marichal on his way to his 21st win of the season in our 1969 replay, the winningest pitcher in baseball. And I'll tell you, if he gets a couple more starts this month, well, it would be really hard, but he can win a lot of games. He could easily win 25 games. I believe he won 21 in real world. Yes, he did. Here's Marichal now. Leading it off is Cleon. That's just don't seem to have the oomph tonight. And you know what? That's not hard when you're facing Juan Marichal, one of the greatest pitchers ever. Anything can happen, absolutely. Ron is right about that. And here's Cleon now. Cleon 1 for 2, singled and struck out. Here's the pitch from Marichal. That's 6-6. Right-handed. Lines it to short, caught by Lanier. 1 out. It's only the bottom of the 6th. Here's Art Shamsky. God, oh, help me, please. May God help me, please. Okay, Juan Marichal into his windup, and here's the pitch to Shamsky. That's going to be 3-12 right-handed. Lines it to second, caught by Hunt. 2 outs. For Wayne Garrett now. Wayne is 0 for 2. Here's the pitch from Marichal. That's going to be 2-12 right-handed. Hit him! And Garrett hustles to first. Marichal hits Garrett. Looked like he just lost a little bit of control of it. Did not look intentional. Here's Eddie Kranepool with Garrett on first, 2 down. Okay, Marichal. And the pitch to Kranepool. There it is, 2-4 right-handed. Pops it up behind the plate. Barton off with the mask. Makes the catch, and the side is retired. Foul out. Right behind in foul territory, behind the plate. No runs, no hits. The hit by pitch left on. And after 6 here at beautiful Shea Stadium, it's 7-0 Giants. Well, here comes Cal Kuntz to start his 2nd inning of relief. He was shaky in the 1st inning, ended up allowing a run. Lanier on a sacrifice fly. It's going to be Berta leading it off. Kuntz. Okay, Kuntz facing Berta. Here's the pitch. That's going to be 3-4 right-handed. Pops it up to second. Boswell has it for the out, 1 away. And now Bobby Etheridge. Etheridge 0 for 2 and a walk. Giants have won 4 in a row. And thereby have been able, they were in a little skid last week. But now they've come up to win 4 in a row. Staying close to the first place Atlanta Braves. That's what's going to be fun about this replay. Alrighty, Bobby Etheridge comes to the plate. Here's Kuntz now. And that's going to be a 2-8 right-handed. Hit deep by Etheridge. Going way back into left center. Jones and AG watch it go over the fence for a home run by Bobby Etheridge. Bobby has been on a little bit of a cold spell lately. He had 1 in real world. I don't remember putting anything in for him. And if that be the case, that'll be big number 1. Bobby Etheridge clams onto one. Yeah, it's his first home run of the season. And it was a big one to make it 8-0. And that's the first home run of this ball game. And that makes it 8-0. Bobby Etheridge clears one, thrown by Kuntz. Let's look at that again. 2-8 right-handed, home run 1-7. That's a 5. Now here's Bob Barton. I think Strat-O-Matic or any mental activity will tend to keep people sharper when they get older. So that's another benefit of Strat-O-Matic. But that's with a lot of activities. Reading, puzzles, any kind of activity. So Etheridge connects, it's 1 out, and now it's 8-0 Giants. Here's Bob Barton now. Here's Kuntz into his windup, and the pitch to Barton. That was a 1-8 right-handed, pops it up to first. Eddie makes the catch. 2 down. And here's Hal Lanier. Lanier 1 for 3 today. Top of the 7th, we will have our 7th inning stretch, you know. Okay, Coates. The windup and the pitch to Kuntz. That's going to be 2-6 right-handed. Grounds it back to Kuntz. Speaking of Kuntz, throws it to Cranepool and the side is retired. But he let one get away from him. A home run by Bobby Etheridge, his first of the season. And in the middle of the 7th inning stretch, it is 8-0 Giants. And it's going to be the 7th inning stretch now. Legend has it that it was Howard Taft who started the first pitch, and also legend has it, I don't know, I think there's a lot of documentation to support that, but I also think the 7th inning stretch started, or at least it's a legend, when he arose during a game to stretch. Okay. He threw the first one on April 14, 1910, and then he did it the following year, 1911, and that's our replay. I assume he did it for the Senators. Howard Taft. So it is the 7th inning stretch. It's 8-0 Giants. Here's the time for you to stretch. Go to the concession stand. Powder your nose. Do whatever helps you. Just to let you know, there is action in the Mets bullpen. You may not be thinking about it. The Mets really don't have a throwaway pitcher. They really had good pitching, okay? I'm not going to use Ron Taylor or Tug McGraw, my two favorite relievers. So what I will tell you is that Jack DeLauro, a left-hander, is warming. And he's damn good. He's an unsung hero. He just didn't pitch a lot at the end. Look at that ERA. So DeLauro is available if the Mets want to have a pinch hitter for Coons. And they will. And we'll be back in due course. Okay. You know, that's it's a different kind of Strat-O-Matic network, people. This is one, I mean, you know, as long as you are respectful of me, you know what I mean? You don't pull any punches. We could be friends. And then it's mutual respect. And I think people like Kathy Harden, Ron McGrath, and Tony, they can vouch for that. We are at Shea Stadium. It's an 8-0 ball game. Oh, I love it. I just like blowouts like this every once in a while. Okay. Meanwhile, Marichal, look at him. Look at him. He's allowed 4 singles. He hit a batter, he walked a batter, and struck out 8. Just you know, stunning kind of performance. Had runners on every frickin' inning. Had a runner on. Never had 2 on. Okay, but had 1 runner on in every inning, and almost that many times. And that's a sign of a great pitcher who can get out of it. Okay? That's to me, at least. Oh, Lord help me, God. I think when I smoke weed, can take my medicine, I think I get sort of warmer. I think I get, let me see something. What I got here? 4. It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 2, 4. Tight. I will be back in due course. I just did a good deed. Mr. Terranova has arrived. I just did a good deed, Mr. Terranova. My neighbor, who's in his 80s, had a bunch of bags from the supermarket, and he was walking across the street. He has a cane, and he had a fall. And I helped him with all the bags, brought him in, went into his place, told him how beautiful he keeps it. He does. His air conditioner is blowing so nicely. I think I'm going to turn mine up on high as we finish this ball game, Mike. How's the business going? You really appreciate, I like to, I love, Mike, I came up with an idea for a novel, a fiction about an alternate history where evolution, human evolution, they wouldn't actually be humans, but they'd be very like humans, but they have a instinct to help others that we don't have. I'm talking about real altruism. Why do I do it? I have an ulterior motive is why I help him out. I don't give a shit about him. And I want to get along with him because he talks to the owner. And as long as I help him and like him, you see, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. That's why human cooperation has evolved, because it works, not because we're genuinely terrific people. Thank you, Mike. And I'm glad your business is going well. That's super to hear. You work hard, as far as I know. I was thinking of doing a new series. It would be on a playlist. It wouldn't be games, but it would be called Strat-O-Matic and Me. And it would be a multi-part series of live presentations, which I might start tonight, about my history with Strat-O-Matic going back to 1970. And including my scandals and how I came back to it. If any of you would have any interest in watching something like that, you let me know. Well, it's an 8-0 ball game, Giants. It's a very, very, very unsurprising, because anything can happen in baseball. And here's Juan Marichal, who's really the best pitcher in baseball right now. Wow, an executive outing. Whoa, what is that, sir? What is an executive outing? It's going to be Buddy Harrelson, Mike to lead it off. I think Kathy's with us. I think Ron's with us. Tony was driving. Harrelson leading it off, switch hitter, facing Juan Marichal. Here's Juan now. Into the windup, the big kick, and the pitch to Harrelson. That's going to be 4-9, switch hitter batting left, struck him out. That's number 9 for Marichal. This is a Marichal kind of night, And Duffy Dyer is the batter. Yes, there's going to be a hitter for Kuntz. DeLauro is warming. We had talked about that. And he's ready to come in. Mets are just bringing out. Oh, okay. Okay. Heating and cooling. Wow, that's important. Down here, that is so everywhere, but we need air conditioning. DeLauro, left-hander. Here's Dyer now, 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the 7th. You're driving back to Missouri and you're listening in your car, Ron? In what way? What, Bluetooth? Is it YouTube via Bluetooth? What is it, sir? The technology just utterly fascinates me. There was one time when Kathy Harden was listening on, I think it was at the time it was Twitter Live, or Twitter. Actually, it was Spaces. YouTube, that is wild. So you just get in the, you don't have the picture, do you? That's wild. And where are you now? Are you on a highway or something? Where are you? What town? Can you tell me what town, and sort of so I can look on a map and see where it is? And where you coming from, sir? Here's Duffy Dyer. Yeah. Just give us an idea of your exact location. I'll put it up on the screen. Dyer is 1 for 2. Marichal and the pitch. That's going to be a 1-7 right-handed. Struck him out. Number 10 for Juan. And boy, he came to pitch tonight, folks. And there's going to be a hitter obligatory. They have no frickin' chance. Maybe Ron thinks they do. Maybe he's right. But 3, 4, 5. Kuntz pitched 2. 2 hits, long enough to allow a home run. He allowed a run in each inning. It's not the Mets' night. Jack DeLauro will be the 4th pitcher. Let's see who's hitting. Holy shit. Oh, Mike Terranova. Oh, thank you. Are you referring to me, the best play-by-play man? Because that's a high compliment and much needed nourishment during this time, this very difficult time. There's going to be a hitter with 2 outs, a pinch hitter to face Marichal, and I'm going to just let my man come in. His name is Don Clendenin. I mean, it's, you know, you might bring him on. Oh, thank you very much, Mike. That's much needed nourishment. Just for the kicks of it, we'll bring Don Clendenin in. Very kind of you. So Clendenin is coming up to pinch hit against Marichal with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. Okay, here's Marichal, and the pitch to Clendenin. That's going to be 6'9" right-handed. He grounds it to short. That's going to be Lanier at 229. That's 14-2, and he throws him out. And the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 for Marichal. It's getting easy for him now. Otherwise, he had a runner on base every inning. And after 7, it's 8-0 Giants. And there's a new pitcher for the Mets, the 4th of the evening, and his name is Jack DeLauro. We'll let you take a look at him. So where are you, Ron? Can you tell us generally, like, what's the town? And you're heading northwest, east-west. What town are you in? Just give me that and I'll know. Unless you'd rather not say. And plus, I hope you don't text and drive. So don't answer me if you do that. I mean, some people have voice activated. Oh. Okay, Jack DeLauro, a left-hander, is the 4th pitcher for the Mets today. They lead 8-0. You're, holy shit. So you're in Pryor, Oklahoma, from Sherman, Texas. Let's take a look at this. What are you doing so much traveling for? I'm sorry to get personal. Here it is. And are you expecting to take a long trip here? And you're headed to Springfield, okay? And you came from Sherman, Texas. Isn't that nice of you, Ron? Jeez. You know, some real terrific people on here. Okay, here's Springfield, Missouri right here. Oh, let me give you all a shot here of where we're talking about. Right now, this is where Ron's going, to Springfield, and he is in right here in Pryor, and we zoom it out a little bit. Here's Pryor. Oh my, here's Springfield. And I don't know what that looks like a long drive, Ron. And he came from Texas. Where the hell in Texas did you come from again? 3 hours. Okay, that's not so bad. You're a good family member. He came from Sherman. Oh God, pretty far south. Well, no, I mean, it's north of Dallas, but still, holy shit. That's a long drive. Well, bless you, sir. You drive safe now. No texting, and I don't know how you did that. I hope that was voice activated. Okay, DeLauro will face Juan Marichal here in the top of the 8th. It's been an 8-0 ball game. I think that says it all. So we got people all over. Intercontinental tuning in here. Okay, DeLauro is ready. Here's Marichal. He reached on an error and scored. Grounded to first and walked. The pitch from DeLauro. That's 3-10 left. Grounder to short. Harrelson. 1 away. Top of the 8th here. Now Bobby Bonds 2 for 3. Singled, scored, flew to center, singled, stole second, left on, then walked. Hunt on deck. Giants looking for their 5th win in a row and to come within 1/2 game of the first place Braves. Here's the pitch to Bonds. That's 3-5 left-handed, and that's going to be a ground ball to third, stop by Boswell, and throws Bonds out quickly. Nice play by Kenny Boswell. 2 away, 3-5 left-handed. And it's going to be Ron Hunt, 2 outs, no. You're using speech to text, isn't that awesome? Oh, the technology is amazing, Ron. And is it accurate? And if you say like a curse word or something, will it come out? How does that work, sir? I'd like to see you say something like, Don't be a bastard. Let's start off simple. Don't be a bastard. Okay? Or don't be a prick. Okay? Just started off something not too heavy. Too heavy. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Hunt. Hunt's been in the middle of a lot of stuff here today. Sacrifice bunt, sacrifice fly, doubled and scored. Here's the pitch to Hunt. Oh, sometimes it's accurate. Okay, 6'10", right-handed. Fly ball left for Cleon. And the side is out. 1, 2, 3 for DeLauro. And we're heading to the bottom of the 8th. Maybe he should have started, for Christ's sakes. And it's 8-0. Well, Ron, can you test it out for me? I'm a 65-year-old man. I don't, let me try to get my kicks. Can you say he's full of crap or something like that? If you don't want to, that's quite all right. I'm a you know what I am? I am a prankster. I'm mischievous, always have been. Well, it's going to be the top of the order. Stranger things have happened. I think we've had a team score 10 runs in an inning, but we'll see if this is that kind of game. AG will lead it off against the astonishing Juan Marichal, who has had allowed a base runner each inning. Never had 2 on. He had a force out. And then retired the side in order last inning. He has 10 strikeouts. Okay, Mike. You could skip the ad, Mike. Just skip that ad. I hope you understand I'm monetizing it as an experiment. Don't worry about it, okay? It happens. How's what, Ron? How's what? Okay, here's AG now, bottom of the 8th. Mets down by 8. Here's Marichal, the windup, big kick and the pitch. That's 6'5", right-handed. Fly ball to right, and he makes the catch. Yeah. Bonds makes the catch. And here's Kenny Boswell. I thought, Mike, AG, I loved AG. I loved his batting stance. I loved how he used to lift the bat like it was a ton over his shoulder. Do you remember that? And those catches he made in the World Series were legend. 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 And, you wouldn't see his value in the box score. Sure, he hit 271. He hit 26 homers. Great fielder. He's a 1. No, I did not see the cuss words. Ron, are you playing games with me, or were they just omitted? Did he have a pigeon toe? I didn't know that. I did not know that. I just remember the pulling the bat up and over his shoulder and then curling back. Both feet. I did not know that, Mike. No, I didn't see those words, Ron. Oh, Lord. Maybe they're censoring it. You know what I'm saying? Here's Juan Marichal. The pitch to Boswell. That's going to be 5-7 left-handed. Struck him out. Number 11 for Marichal tonight. And here's Cleon. 2 outs, nobody on. I'm gonna take some medicine after this half inning, Mike. I enjoy the pitter pat with you. Were you there, Kathy? Don't, if you don't want to, you don't have to. I don't want to make you have to respond. If you just put any kind of thing on. Yeah, she's there. Okay, I guess it won't go through. Can you do one for me? Can you say anus? Because that's not a bad word. Anus. Okay, Ron. Just say anus. Yeah, there she is. She's here. 2 outs, nobody on. Cleon now. Facing Marichal. What a game. 11 strikeouts. Here's the pitch to Jones. That's 5'9" right-handed. Grounds it to short for Lanier. Over 2. Stretch. And it's another 1-2-3 for Marichal. So he's not giving anything up here in the late innings. And he's got 11 strikeouts. He's just been overwhelming in this 8-0 ball. I just like to see the Mets break up his shutout for spite. It's going to be Mays, McCovey, and Berta here in the top of the 9th. If you're looking ahead to the bottom of the 9th, it's going to be for the Mets, Shamsky, Garrett, and Cranepool. It's just not their night tonight, the Mets. Okay, here comes Willie Mays, the living legend. One for 4 today, reached on an error scored. Deloro, there it is. Okay, why minus though, sir? You trying to sugarcoat that? You're a good sport, you know that? Okay, Mays. Future Hall of Famer for sure. The pitch to Mays. And that's going to be 2-8 left-handed. He lines it to first, Eddie Cranepool. Didn't even have to move. There's one down. That's funny. Here's McCovey now. I can still be the little boy in me. I can still be childish. To me, it keeps you young even. Not me, I'm old at heart, but it's good for you. You know, there's certain times when it's inappropriate. McCovey 1 for 4. 1 out, nobody on. Deloro been very effective in relief here. And the pitch to McCovey. That's going to be 2-2 left-handed. Hit him! And there's no warning. Marichal hit Garrett earlier. I play by pretty tough rules here with the hit by pitches. I do not mess around. But there's no warning. They don't want to escalate anything. So McCovey will take first, and here's Bob Berta. Trainer just coming over to look at McCovey's arm. He was hit on the arm. His left arm. And that's probably a bit sore, but the trainer thinks he's going to be fine. McCovey thinks he's going to be fine. So he'll be at first with 1 out. And here's Bob Berta. A bunch of people have left this ballpark already. Say the crowd is down to about half. It was. Here's the pitch to Berta now. That's going to be 110 left-handed. Grounds it to first, forcing McCovey. And that's 2 away. So Bird is on first with 2 outs. I just got a report from the Giants dugout that since McCovey was forced out, he will not come back. Maybe it's a little worse than we thought. And Jack Hewitt will come in to play first base for McCovey. Just a precaution. And don't worry, folks, he's not injured. Okay, so it's Berta on first 2 outs, and here's Bobby Etheridge, who hit the solo shot, his first of the season. Here's DeLauro now. And the pitch. That's going to be 5-9 right-handed. Grounds it to short Lanier. 229. That's going to be 18-2. And he throws him out, and the side is retired. We're heading to the bottom of the 9th. And Juan Marichal has thrown shutout baseball. Jack Hewitt will be at first base now for McCovey. We're hearing McCovey is fine. They just, out of an abundance of caution, they've taken McCovey out. They put Hewitt in at first. He's a 4, by the way. Not that it matters, but it could factor into losing the shutout here. It's going to be Shamsky, Garrett, and Cranepool. In the bottom of the 9th, the Mets down by 8. They need 8 runs to tie it, 9 to win. Okay, here's Marichal now, facing Shamsky. The pitch to Shamsky. Well, that's going to be 110. Left-handed, pops it up to second. And Hunt has it 1 down. Marichal 2 outs away from a 4-hit shutout. Last hit he gave up was in the 5th. He has struck out 11. He'll face Wayne Garrett here, and I think it's time for me to enjoy a little bit of runts. And this is not recreational, folks, it's medicinal. Okay. It's going to be Wayne Garrett. Oh, Christ almighty. If you would hold on just one moment, please. Okay, here's Garrett now. I remember I smoked weed at Shea Stadium. I would bring it. I'd be very paranoid about it. I would think like I had to go into the bathroom when no one was in there, go into one of the, you know what I'm saying? I was like 18, you know? Oh! 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 Okay, yes, Kathy Harden. Indeed. 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 Okay, here's Garrett now. It's 1 out, nobody on. Marichal still on the mound. Can you believe this guy? Garrett 0 for 2, got hit by a Marichal. Here's one now. The windup and the big kick. Here's the pitch. That's, whoa, that's a 4-5 left-handed. Hit well by Garrett. And that is a base hit. He has W power. It's not the Mets night. Wayne Garrett 4-5 left-handed. And home run 1-4. Well, it's a 1. But his power against left-handers, against right-handers is a W. Okay, he probably had no home run. He probably had no home runs. 1. Probably has a smidgen on his card. He can hit none. There it is. Nope, 1-11. You see? That's accuracy. So Garrett on first and Eddie Kranepool, they're down by 9. 8, I'm sorry. 8. What's that now, Mike? You have to refresh me, Mike. What happens when you're paranoid after smoking a joint? Because I just can't remember. There's a delay, you know what I'm saying? Here's Marichal facing Kranepool. And the pitch from Juan. That's going to be 5-6 left-handed. Struck him out. Number 12 for Marichal. Yeah, but that what happened to? Mike, you thought you were the only one that what happened to, sir? Please. I don't remember what we were talking about. It shows I'm paying attention. You know what I'm saying? I could just patronize you and go, uh-huh. Right you are, when I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, it's all up to Buddy Harrelson. Marichal with 2 outs, 1 out away from the shutout. Oh! Did I say I get paranoid after I smoke? Sometimes I do. I do get a little bit of a paranoid, but nothing that I can't handle. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, I'm fine right now. For example, it's more anxiety. I was expecting a letter today, and I didn't know I was concerned what might be in it, because I get a thing emailed to me showing what parcels are coming, and I just read it, and it's not a big deal. So at least I have tonight, where I don't have to worry about anything. Okay, here's Juan Marichal. Facing Buddy Harrelson. Here's the pitch. 5-8, switch hitter batting left, grounds it to second. That's going to be for Hunt 218. That's a 9. That's going to be a re-roll on an 18, E18. E18 8. Hunt comes over, grabs the ball and throws it over to Hit, and the ball game is over. All the Giants coming in to congratulate Juan Marichal on his 21st win of the season, and oh, you bet, Mike. Jesus Christ. Final score is 8-0, people. All he needed was that first run scored by Bonds in the first on the base hit by Mays. Marichal gets the win. It is his 21st of the season, most in the majors. Pitched 9, allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits, all singles. He walked 1, struck out 12. That's a beautiful. And no runs, of course, that's the big one, the shutout, but bigger than that even. The win, the W, puts the Giants within 1/2 game of the Braves. DeLauro pitched 2 innings. He pitched fine. He did hit a batter. I don't mind them hitting. Gentry gets the loss as long as they do it with passion. Okay. Final line, Giants 8 runs. 9 hits, no errors. Mets, no runs, 5 hits, 2 very, very, very costly errors. Juan Marichal, this one is for you. You are the most winningest pitcher in Major League Baseball. Juan Marichal, this hit is for you. This one is for you, Juan Marichal. Juan Marichal. With a amazing performance. And we take our hats off to you Mr. Marichal, for your work here at Shea Stadium. You pitched one hell of a frickin' ball game. Juan Marichal of the San Francisco Giants, ladies and gentlemen. For Marichal, that is his 21st win of the season. And how well he does in the stretch as we approach September will have an awful lot to do with how the Giants fare in this race in the first year here of divisional play. God help me, it's only 5:14 p.m., people. God frickin' help me. I'm going to close it out now. I want to thank everybody for being here. From Shea Stadium. Giants 8, Mets nothing. My name is Jeffrey Guterman. That was, wait a minute. Yes, it was, Mike. Oh yeah, very dominant, Kathy. I didn't see any of that. This is the first game, absolutely, of the series. You see it right here, sir. First of 3. And that's about it. I'm going to take off, folks. All right, thank you. And if any of you are interested in this idea, just let me know. I'll say it one more time. Actually, I need to get some shit at the store. But thank you, Mike Terranova. If any of you would like to hear a very candid confessional of my history with Strat-O-Matic, I would be glad to start it tonight. You all just let me know. Have a good night. Yes, I would do it live. Yes, Mike, I would do it tonight. Not that you have to watch it live. Okay, you could watch it on demand. But I think it will become very popular when you hear, I will hold nothing back. There's scandals. You want it, Mike? Okay. Yes, you would. Okay. I'm going to be looking at a maybe a 7 p.m. start time. How about 7 p.m. Eastern? And I think what the smartest thing to do would be for me, because you know it. How about 7 p.m. Eastern? You know it that when one does a documentary about a story, you usually lay everything out up front and let the viewer, the user, get a sense of the big picture of what happened, and then you unpack it. You go back. So that's what I'm going to do here in the first one. And the revelations that I make here when I give the big picture We'll include discussion of the scandals. I'm going to go to the store. Then I'm going to briefly for myself outline this documentary. And I'll see you all at 7 o'clock. Take care now. 7 o'clock it is.